Hello dear Cancer, welcome to Divine Debut. This is your mid-month of June to end of June 2018 general and love reading. Now this spread is a different spread. If you go to watch my special video which speaks of my 30,000 subscribers competition, I would advise that you go and watch that. That's where I explain this new reading that I have formulated, and it is called my divine reading, and there is a reason why I'm calling it like that. I will explain while I'm doing your reading anyway. So let's take a major arcana, which is the lesson position, the karma or dharma position. So we've got the judgment card, dear Cancer, for you. The judgment card is very, very important for you at this time. And whilst I'm doing your reading, the moon is in Cancer at the moment, so very sensitive time for Cancerian people, obviously, and because it's in your first house, right? So the moon is in its place in your sign since it rules you. A lot of feminine energy. The moon deals with the mother, maternal matters, and also very intuitive. Okay, two cards just opened up. I will keep shuffling though. We've got the Hierophant and we've got the Wheel of Fortune, dear Cancer. So anything to do with marriage, religion, spirituality, anything to do with distant places, foreign places, and people that are at a distance to you, because the Wheel of Fortune is the card of Jupiter. Jupiter brings in luck to anything that you may be committing to or that you are committed to, right? Now, the Hierophant can also be a sense of restriction. It's all about family, right? Now, having the moon in Cancer, Venus has just moved out of Cancer. Venus is love and money. Venus has moved into Leo, where it's more playful. I could just keep going on astrologically, but let me do your cards. Okay, for Cancer, spirit guides and angels. So a very sensitive time for Cancerians, and wherever anyone who is not a Cancer and is cross-watching, wherever your house of Cancer is for you in your personal chart. Now, first card is the root of the matter. We've got the Nine of Cups. The second position, which is a very important position, it's the hidden. What is hidden to you? So we've got the Six of Pentacles. What is unknown to you, right? Now this is the past position, the Ace of Wands. The present position is the King of Wands. The primary focus and your goal position is the Five of Wands. The action or advice is the Ten of Wands. And I'm going to take the most important card, one of the most important positions for me. This is the universe, the universal love, help, your spirit guides or your angels. So the divine position is this. We've got the Seven of Wands. This is the position of the divine, and the result and the outcome for this time is the Sun card. So this is the energy of Leo. Right, so, wow, we've got Leos that are very important for you, dear Cancer. We've got a very special Leo who is in your life. And it can be their sun, moon, or their rising sign, of course. So we've got all the energies here except for we have no swords. That is amazing. So it's always good to have all the elements. We know swords are our intuition, like what we what goes through our head, not so much our intuition, it's our intellect, I should say. And the swords are an energy which can be very overwhelming if there are too many swords. So I think that there is lack of a lot of thinking. There's not enough mental energy here. It's more like fiery. I feel a lot of fire here. We've got a lot of fiery energy. We've got some pentacles here, which with the Six of Pentacles, right? That's a number of balance. Sixes are always a number of balance. Now, this is the hidden position for you. Now, the only, let's say, sword energy could be this card here. Why? Because to me, this is Libra. See the scales there? This is Libran energy. Now, Libra is the partnership house. Libra is the, and when we say partnership, it can be business, it can be romantic as well. So finding balance within relationships, within anything to do that is monetary. This is it's a Pentacles card, right? It's earth energy. So giving and receiving, being on the same page, reciprocity. This is what is unknown to you. Now, this can be a card of legal issues as well, because Libra is all about legalities, right? Now, also, this is a card of charity, giving, doing charitable work, and not only work, but just in general, in whatever is materialistic in our life, anything that is tangible and physical, that is what you have given out, you may be receiving. Now, I feel quite a good energy with this card, even though I'm not doing reversals. I feel that there is a sense of reciprocity that is going to come in for you. Now, this can be happening in the time of Libra, which is late September. Sorry, what am I saying? Yes. From the 20th of September onwards for the next month, right? So, okay, what am I thinking? I've just, I've lost something here. There is a lot, I feel that there is a lot of mental energy that is hidden here. There is like a whirlwind that I feel with this card. You're going to have a sense of losing, I don't want to say losing your mind. It's like being left, like you're up in the clouds, I feel with this card. I feel a very strong Neptunian energy here. Now, Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. Pisces is anything that is hidden. Of course, it is a very karmic house. It is a very karmic house because it does have to do with the occult. And of course, things that are hidden. That is what Neptune is all about. Now, Neptune is going retrograde in about 3 days. And what is Pisces like? It reminds me of the Seven of Cups, things that are up in the air, things that are unknown, having choices, yes? So I had to mention that energy here with this card, very important. It will resonate for some of you, not all of you. Of course, this is general. Now, the root of the issue is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. It is sometimes overindulging, over-binging with anything that could drown your sorrows if there have been difficulties in your life. But there are, two messages here. One is that for some of you, yes, you're going through some sort of difficult energy where you could be overeating, trying to drown your sorrows with food or with anything that makes you feel content, right? For others of you, this is a wish that has come true, and this is the root of the issue. So it is the distant past position. It looks as though this person, as we say with this card, is sitting there very smug. He's very content in what he has emotionally possessed, or the emotions that he's going through. He feels emotionally that he's got what his heart desires, right? But there is one cup missing. It's not the 10. This is the 9. So it's one step before the 10 of cups. Now I'm just going to the Major Arcana card, which is a very important message here. This is the Judgment. Some of you may be getting judged. Some of you may be judging others. Now, it is a card of being reborn, beginning again, being given the chance to begin again. Now, with the Jupiter card, the Wheel of Fortune that fell out when I was shuffling for you, that is the energy of Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is in Scorpio. This card here is Pluto. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Now, Pluto, of course, is death and transformation. It is something having served its purpose in your life, and it's time to wipe the slate clean and begin again. Begin over again. If this is a second chance, something that you've been working at, something that you've been trying very hard to accomplish, and this can be in anything in your life, I feel as though you are being given another chance to do here. Now, your main focus and your goal is the 5 of Wands. Now, 5 of Wands, because we had the Hierophant fall out as I was shuffling, and I did say what the Hierophant is all about. The Hierophant is also a number 5. So anything to do with family matters, religion, spirituality, anything that you are committed to, anything that has got a sense of climbing the ladder and getting to your higher self, right? To the divine. I feel, and I'm seeing, what I'm seeing is a staircase, and you are walking up those stairs. I feel as though you're at the number 5. Now, 10s are a number of completion, right? I feel as though you're halfway there to whatever the Hierophant speaks to you and in your life. And the card of Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune, is a number 10. 10s do speak of a completion, and you've got another 10 here, right here. Now, these are both cards, they're Wands energy. So it's what you feel inspired or passionate, or what you have creatively given birth to that you want to complete. Now, with a position of action and advice, so we go from the 5 to the 10. It's in your hands. The power is in your hands, dear Cancer, right? And the advice is that you, by putting in the hard work, you need to just push a little bit more. It's like giving birth, right? Like giving birth. Now, for those of you that are going to be giving birth literally, because look here, we've got the Ace of Wands in the position of the past, something that you have begun. What is this Ace for you? Is it a creative new venture that you begun? Is it something that you have given birth to at your business? Is it a new business? So we go from the 1 to the 10. It's as though you've got 2 aces, because the 10 breaks down to a 1. Now, for business, this is such a beautiful reading. Why do I say that? Now, you may have strong fire in your chart. You may have Leo, more than likely, Sagittarius or Aries, qualities and energies in your chart. This is a business owner. This, of course, could be a partner that you are interested in romantically or business-wise. whatever the case, this is a wonderful leader. This is someone who is very spontaneous. They're very capable, and they're very willing as well. Now, it's a very beautiful energy, this is, because this is someone who will give. This is someone who has got a fire beneath them. They're very, they're on the move. They're not someone who will procrastinate. And this is also someone who could be, and I want to say Scorpio, could be Scorpio energy or fire, right? Fire, as I said, Leo. So we've got very strong Scorpio and Leo vibes here, right? And as I said, if this is the partner that you are beginning a new relationship with, this can be a very sexual energy. It's a very sexual, very deep and sexual energy, one that is very transforming, because we've got lots of wands here, and we've also got the card of Pluto, which is birth and transformation. Now here in the result and outcome position, we've got the Sun. Now the Sun is Leo. The Sun rules Leo, and Leo is also the 5th house of creative projects, children, anything that you give birth to, and anything that is true and dear to your heart, because Leo is the heart, right? Now, this can be lucky games as well. This can speak of gambling. This is a card of joy and happiness and clarity, and anything to do with birth, right? We've got birth written all over your reading. So the Sun is nearly moving into your sign. So I'm going to say happy birthday, dear Cancer. In about 6 days, the Sun is moving into your sign. Now, the Sun is Leo, right? So Leo and Cancer together are giving birth to something new. Now, Cancer, your house, is the natural home, the natural house of home. So for those of you that are growing on your family, congratulations. So anything to do with Leo and Cancer. Now, the eclipses that are coming up in July, on the 13th roughly, and on the 28th, right? The eclipses are in Leo and in Cancer. So something, you are giving birth to something, dear Cancer. This is a fantastic reading. The vibe I'm getting off of here is so positive, and I'm so thrilled for you. Whatever can be changing, and this is mid-month to end of June, but I feel that a lot of the readings at this point, because the energies of the eclipses have already begun. They can start a month before the eclipses. So we're already into that energy. So whatever, and this is the position of the divine love. Look at this card. It's a 7. 7 is the number of the divine. So this, and the message here is saying that whatever you've been successful with, the 6 of Wands, whatever you have been congratulated and you have done, and you have found your balance. Now, 6 is a beautiful number in the tarot, and we know that it can speak of anything that is related to wands. We know what that is. Whatever you've been congratulated with, the divine, look at the Ace of Wands. There it is. The divine has stepped in. This is the energy of the divine that is going to help push you to reach your goal. Look at the 10 of Wands there. You've got like the 10 of Wands, you had the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter in Scorpio. So whatever is happening for you, and let's not forget that Jupiter can be dealing with legal issues as well. So those of you that are trying to win over a legal situation with anything to do with alimony, child support, anything to do with legal matters, you've got the win in your hand. You've got the wild card. Look here. That Ace of Wands is what the universe is pushing through for you. So that may be the second chance with the card of Pluto here. And you've got the higher ground. You've got the advantageous card here, the position that you can win this, right? Now, 7 is the month of July as well, and it is your birthday month. So we all know that with our solar return, it's like that is the wild card. It is your birthday time. You've got the sun there. You've got all the energies behind you to make it happen. 7 is also the number of Chariot, and that is your card as well. So some of you may be literally or metaphorically moving, and you are also going to be overcoming obstacles. What can I say, dear Cancer? You have got it in your hand. You've got the success. And that is, of course, for most of you. Now, there always can be a difficult energy amongst the cards here. Most of it is good. We have wonderful cards. I would just like to say that for those of you that are going through death and transformation of anything to do with committed partnerships, relationships, business or romantic, do know that for those of you that are going through massive change and transformation, whatever is dying and leaving your life is very karmic. It is very karmic. So we've got to go with the flow. Like it or not, do know that this position is karma or dharma. Karma can be a bitch, but it can also bring in the change that is very necessary to put you on a different path, right? So that is what is meant to happen. We're on target. We're right on the money. So do have the faith that's going to get you through whatever difficult times you may have ahead of you. All right, so thank you, dear Cancer. I would advise that if you need more, if this reading resonated with you and your personal life, I do have another video on Vimeo, which is the special hidden message, and you may go and want to rent that. It's not very expensive. It's around the $5 mark, and that may give you more clarity and more information. So thank you again for being here. Blessings to all of you, and I will catch up with you real soon. Bye for now.